My weapons training comes from Chiba Sensei. First, it will be useful to explain some ideas central to Chiba Sensei's work. Chiba Sensei trained extensively in Aikido, and his work is closely related to the way we hold and cut with a real sword. Most of us are familiar with Saito Sensei's work. To make a bit of an exaggeration, Saito Sensei's Bokken work is a striking system, while Chiba Sensei's is a cutting system, where the Bokken represents a real sword. So we hold and cut a little bit differently. First, the way we hold the sword. In Saito Sensei's work, we hold the Bokken quite far apart as it can be. Whereas in Chiba Sensei's work, we hold with just one finger between the hands, so quite close. The raising is the same in both systems. We begin with the wrists, then the elbows, then the shoulders. But the cutting is a little bit different. In Saito Sensei's system, you begin by moving the body. As you move the body, the shoulders come down, the elbows begin to straighten, and finish with the wrists. In Chiba Sensei's system, we begin with the wrists. So we straighten the wrists, beginning with the wrists, then elbows, then finally shoulders and body. In Chiba Sensei's system, when we cut, it's essential to reach out and to generate maximum speed for the cut. In the late 1990s, Chiba Sensei had a foot injury and he was not able to train for some time. So he trained in the garden in his house without moving. And he came up with a really useful set of Katate Bokken Exercises. And I'm just going to demonstrate that because they really capture the essence of the order of the wrist, then the elbow, then the shoulder. So the first one begins with just the wrist movement and the body movement. And then the next exercise, we begin to also add the elbow movement. So it begins with the wrist, then the elbow. Rotating the body, moving forward. And then finally, we add the shoulder. Wrist, elbow, shoulder. Chiba Sensei created 8 Bokken Suburi. These Suburis are very important in Burankai. Chiba Sensei said these Suburis contain all basic footwork needed for all Bokken training.